my personal career has been, a journey, right? And I was really lost and really scared.
Guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And I just got back from a 3-hour training session, okay, on base. Okay, I had my full bottle Rama gear on. Okay, we had to simulate as though there was an active pow shooting on the base. And I'm just glad it's over. But in relevant news, guys, as it pertains to my title, okay, Sedona Prince has found herself in yet some more mess. Again, did a report back in, I want to say October. Yeah, it had to be October because I did my first report initially when news had broke that Ashton Watkins had got charged for like kidnapping, assault and battery, and some more mess, right? And that same week or the previous or the later on in that week, I believe, that was when it was also came out that Sedona Prince, okay, allegedly one of her ex-girlfriends had told her tale about, Sedona Prince allegedly abusing her. Now, again, guys, let me preface this video. Everything that I'm saying right now, okay, this is from my references from yahoosports.com. Okay, that is the official website. Everything that I'm telling you are all allegations, okay? Everybody in America, we are all innocent until what? Proven guilty, okay? So, again, I'm not about to attack Sedona Prince's character. I'm not going to accuse her of all these abuse allegations because it's filthy, okay? Specifically as a woman, okay? This is bad for anybody. You usually hear about this like male on female type of violence. How a woman sexually abuses another woman, I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Clearly, if what they're saying is true, I'm just saying I don't know nobody. I never heard of nothing like this. So again, guys, these are all allegations. Now let me read you this article that is titled TCU star Sedona Prince facing multiple allegations of sexual and physical abuse. I'm not sure if I can say that word, but let's just see how this goes. TCU star Sedona Prince has been accused of sexual abuse from numerous ex-girlfriends and partners in recent years, according to a new report from the Washington Post. That's why when I saw this breaking news everywhere, I saw it like all on my timeline, people dragging Sedona Prince's name on Twitter. Again, like I usually my whole world, okay, it's just women's basketball right now because I'm just that obsessed. And music too, okay? I was watching the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar, everybody was going on about their opinions on his Super Bowl performance. I was going to do a video on it, but I'm like, y'all pretty much all said what, I was going to say. I ain't going to lie. I found it boring. It could have been more entertaining, but I appreciate him, his artistry, and the message, okay? That's all I'm going to say. But again, as it pertains to the wonderful world of women's basketball, listen, I'm just a messenger, okay? These are all allegations. I'm not here to condemn her. I'm not a judge, a jury, the legislation, the prosecutor, attorney, district attorney. I'm none of that, okay? I'm just here to report the news in the wonderful world of women's basketball. So again, guys, I was confused when I saw this all over my timeline. I'm like, didn't we just cover this? I covered a story about her ex-girlfriend saying like, she allegedly put hands on her in a desert when they was like out in Mexico. They were actually on vacation. They were on a what do you call those things? Like a dirt bike, when you like an ATV. Okay? I also went ATVing when I was deployed in Kuwait. It was real fun. But her ex-girlfriend Sedona Prince accused her of like, throwing her off of the ATV and leaving her stranded in Mexico. It was just crazy. So this comes out and I'm like, you mean to tell me it's multiple partners, multiple ex-girlfriends of Sedona Prince all come out and saying that she violently, physically, and sexually abused them? It says TCU star Sedona Prince has been accused of sexual abuse from numerous ex-girlfriends and partners in recent years, according to a new report from the Washington Post. It says multiple women have come forward to report incidents of alleged abuse stemming from physical, sexual, and emotional incidents throughout her time, both at Oregon and at TCU. Now, TCU, guys, that stands for Texas Christian University. That is a private Christian university. And it's like the fact that the school has come out before, again, like past October when I first reported on her ex-girlfriend putting allegations on her name. They said they were aware of the incident and they were going to do something. They're going to do some research or they're going to do some investigating before they move forward. I guess the research and the investigation is over because, again, she is still at 24. Okay, she's a super senior. She's 24 years of age, still playing college basketball. Staying 6'7". They're saying that she's trying to get drafted into the WNBA in this upcoming draft season. We shall see. Because again, these allegations are a huge mustard stain on her plain white t-shirt. Prince denied all of the allegations made against her through her attorney and said that she has never abused anyone in her life, whether mentally, emotionally, or physically. Unfortunately, others had decided to use Sedona as a launch point for the careers, the attorney A. Boone Alamanza added. In an effort to create some relationship privacy, Sedona has asked girlfriends to sign non-disclosure agreements because their personal, intimate moments should not be the subject of public discussion. That's what her attorney had to say. But it's like, again, Sedona Prince may be a public figure, but is she that well known Even in women's basketball. I just found out who this woman was like last year because of like the drama surrounding her name. And people were calling for, TCU, the Texas Christian University, to release her from their basketball program because of the abuse allegations. So it's like, if you're just a college women's basketball player, you're going to have your partners or anybody you're intimate with sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, due to privacy reasons? Or is it perhaps because you want to cover up some dirt? Y'all tell me. The first allegation dates back to 2019 when a woman said that Prince locked her in Prince's car and digitally penetrated her without consent while they were on a first date. Okay, that's weird, that's gross. Says the woman, Alyssa Jimmy, told the Post that Prince told her during the moment that I didn't take you out for nothing. What the hell? Jimmy said she froze in fear after that and felt stuck because Prince was more than a foot taller than her. Yeah, she's 6'7", guys. It's crazy because remember, I was hyped. Back in December, I believe it was December, South Carolina Gamecocks versus TCU. 6'3" Ashton Watkins, before she tore her ACL, I'm so sad for her, she dunked right on Sedona Prince's head, and it was so satisfying. If I wanted to do anything to stop her, there was no chance, she told the Post. And it's true, like, some women, again, like, with these allegations and, sexual in nature, it's very rare you hear about a woman doing this to another woman. But it's like, all women's strength is not the same. Again, me, I'm 5'5", 135 pounds, up to 6'7", Sedona Prince, who's probably like pushing 200 pounds, possibly north of 200 pounds. Me and her getting into a physical altercation, it's a wrap for me. Jimmy has said that she has struggled severely with depression and anxiety since then. She spoke out about the incident on social media years later too, but did not name Prince. She eventually pulled the post down after Prince threatened to press charges. Prince was sued a year later for sexual misconduct. An unidentified woman alleged that during a date in 2022, Prince grabbed the woman's hand and forced her to penetrate Prince despite her repeatedly turning down Prince's advances. Prince did not respond to the lawsuit, and it was dismissed several months later. A third woman said that Prince was both physically and emotionally abusive toward her. During a birthday trip to Mexico, the woman said Prince punched her in the chest and shoved her against a wall in the hotel room. A few nights earlier, the woman said that Prince was drunk, shoved her off the back of a moving ATV, and drove away. She was left injured on a road in a jungle. That's what I reported on. That was the ex-girlfriend that I reported on back in October. Prince eventually returned after several minutes, per the report, but flipped the ATV twice while driving them back. That woman, Olivia Stibile, talked about the incident on TikTok several months ago. Prince denied the allegations at the time, but admitted that, I know that I have not been the best partner, and I take accountability for that, per the Post. I always felt scared of her, Stibile said via the Post. Right when I woke up in the morning, I was scared. Prince appeared to admit to the ATV incident in WhatsApp messages, per the report, and said she did it because you were yelling at me. That was one of several incidents on the trip. Prince later threatened to sue Stibile if she spoke out. Then last month, there was another incident between Prince and an ex-girlfriend. Both reported DV, that type of violence. I don't know what YouTube is looking for if I don't want to get flagged, okay? They both sustained minimal injuries. Neither woman was charged. The ex-girlfriend said that Prince had asked her to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which she did. Sedona was the victim of an assault in the early morning of January 18th when a former friend entered her house uninvited, Prince's attorney said in a statement about the incident via the Post. Sedona was kicked and hit repeatedly and suffered bruises to her shins and received a black eye. Sedona did not fight back other than attempt to move her out of the way and block her blows. This has been a traumatic event for Sedona. Since Prince played for the Horned Frogs 4 days after that last incident. In fact, according to the Post, TCU has been aware of some of the allegations against Prince since last year. The university is aware of the allegations involving one of our student athletes and is looking into the matter, a school spokesperson told the Post. The 6'7" senior is a projected first-round pick in the WNBA draft next season, and she is credited with helping push women's college basketball forward in recent years, including a viral post in 2021 that showed how bad the women's NCAA tournament facilities were. That led to the women's tournament finally getting March Madness branding, amongst other things. Since Prince has averaged 17.6 points, 9 rebounds, and 3.2 blocks per game this season with number 11 TCU, the Horned Frogs will take on Arizona next on Sunday. So guys, this is a crazy, very crazy, unfortunate situation that Sedona Prince has found herself in yet again. Okay, again, that was just one ex-girlfriend that I had heard about back in October when the story broke about them getting into it while they were on vacation in Mexico. Now, it's just not a good look, specifically as a woman doing this to other women. Obviously, it's horrible when men do it to women, but how are you a woman, and you got at least 3 women saying that you intimately violated them on like a date, like I said, like a date, R words, like, a dating setting, while you in the car, and you pretty much penetrated them forcibly or you made them do it to you. This is just a hot mess. Again, these are all allegations of abuse against Miss Sedona Prince. But again, this is just not a good look for her, period. Again, I'm going to keep on saying this when it comes to these student athletes acting the fool and getting their name in the press and getting dragged in the mud. Discipline will save you, okay? This is not just for student athletes. This is for human beings, period. Again, I like this quote. You either can suffer with discipline or you can suffer without it. Bottom line, okay, the moral of the story, when it comes to living, okay, being a living human being, we are prone to pain and suffering, anguish, mourning of loved ones, losing people. But it's like when it comes to having discipline, okay, like, let's say like, you want to lose weight, okay? Right? Discipline hurts when you want to, abstain from sugary drinks, soda, alcohol, chocolate cake, pizza, fried foods, fried chicken, right? But also, guys, when you don't have discipline, it also hurts to be diabetic, be obese, morbid obese, have love handles, right? You don't like your body because what? You didn't have that discipline. So again, you got to make the choice. With these student athletes, you either going to suffer with discipline, act like you got some sense, keep a small circle, a tight circle, or just vet people properly, okay? Because there are people, I'm not saying none of these women are lying. Again, I don't know none of these people like that, okay? I can't confirm nor deny these allegations because they are just that, they are allegations. But as a student athlete, if you feel like you have a target on your back, you need to start practicing discipline today. Guys, comment down below your thoughts on Sedona Prince and all the allegations put on her. This is just horrible. How do you guys believe this will affect Sedona Prince as it pertains to her drafting into the WNBA? Because again, that's her goal. They said that she is presumed to go #1 draft pick in the WNBA. But you have allegations of you forcing yourself on your previous female partners, okay, as a woman yourself. Again, whether these allegations are true or not, it's just not a good look to be accused of stuff like this. And that's what these student athletes don't understand. Guys, please comment down below your thoughts.